Alright, so I gotta tell you guys where this one came from because this isn't even my idea. This guy dropped a comment on one of my older videos, and first off, shout out to you if you're watching this right now. And they dropped a comment basically asking for me to cover a video on what if GTA 6 had Atlanta inside of the state of Gloriana. And ever since I read that, I haven't stopped thinking about it. So today we're gonna dive into all the details and speculate on what it would be like for Atlanta to show up in the world of GTA 6. Now, quick disclaimer, we don't actually know if Atlanta is in the game. Rockstar hasn't confirmed it, no leaks have shown the skyline, nothing like that. The only fact we've got is that Gloriana is real, it's on license plates in the game, and it's referenced alongside Leonida. And it's pretty clear that it is Rockstar's Georgia parody, but we don't know if the state is going to show up in its entirety. But if it were to, we would likely see a version of Atlanta, or whatever they would call it, somewhere on the map. So this video is pure speculation, just a fun what if dive into what it would look like to see Atlanta in the game. So let's start here. Rockstar never calls a city by its real name. It's never Miami, it's Vice City. Never LA, it's Los Santos. So Atlanta wouldn't be Atlanta, they would remix it. Honestly, the one that kind of stands out to me would be New Athena, a clever Rockstar style nod to Atlanta being called the Athens of the South. Personally, it's pretty classy, it's Rockstar-y, and it fits with how they parody history. But I'm genuinely curious what you guys would call it. Drop your best names in the comments below because I guarantee Rockstar has a wild one cooking if this place is in the game. And here's why Atlanta would be a goldmine. Culture. The city is the capital of hip-hop right now. Imagine Rockstar parodying that. You've got a knockoff Magic City, rappers hanging out, in-game labels pushing product through music. Maybe Draquan Priest expands Only Raw Records out of Vice City and sets up shop in Gloriana. And then suddenly you're running missions for rappers smuggling drugs hidden in record deals. The food would be soul food joints, wing spots, and Rockstar's version of Waffle House on every corner. Picture missions ending where you go out to get some food and it turns into a full-on shootout. That is the GTA energy. The cars, we could see expensive sports cars, donks, and lifted trucks with neon lights underneath. Rockstar could really lean into the southern car culture, maybe even bringing back car customization on a crazier scale. Imagine missions at an underground car meet where you have to race your way into a crew's trust. Okay, so how would it actually look? Atlanta is not just skyscrapers. Of course, we would have downtown, tall glass towers, corporate offices, government buildings perfect for a big heist. But then we have Buckhead, high-end shopping, luxury condos, and car dealerships. Rockstar would for sure roast rich influencers here. Then we have Midtown, artsy, tech startups, rooftop bars, more young, trendy NPCs. Maybe new types of side missions would happen there. And then we would have Old Fourth Ward / East Atlanta Village. Think the gritty street level area with graffiti, small clubs, and a lot of gang activity. And then I would love to see the Beltline. It's a huge trail system that runs through the city. Imagine bike chases, muggings, and missions weaving through joggers and street performers. And of course, we would have to have Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the game. Rockstar would definitely parody it as something as like the Benefactor Dome, or even the Redwood Dome. And if you're gonna add that into the game, there definitely has to be a heist that happens there, sneaking into a luxury suite mid-game. Maybe robbing a halftime show. I don't know. It's straight up GTA, but it would be pretty crazy. Now, this is what would make Atlanta work. It's not just the city, it's everything around it. Think the suburbs with giant mansions perfect for robbery missions. Maybe a parody of those HOA neighborhoods where everything looks the same. And then we have colleges, fake versions of Georgia Tech or Morehouse. Missions scamming frat boys or hustling students. Then we have the backwoods, trailer parks, dirt roads, shady cults in the woods. Rockstar loves their creepy backwoods and their missions. We already know Mount Caliga is in the nearby area. It would also be cool to see a Stone Mountain parody. It's a massive rock landmark with a hidden history and it could tie into side missions or conspiracy Easter eggs. And then don't forget the airport. Hartsfield-Jackson is the busiest airport in the world. Rockstar would parody it, no doubt. Imagine smuggling missions through security, stealing luggage, or even hijacking a cargo plane mid-mission. I mean, that's peak GTA chaos. Every GTA needs gangs and factions. For Atlanta, I could see something like the Trap Lords. Not a gang, but more like a network of rappers and dealers. This one would be pretty funny. Think of the Peachtree Mafia. They would be old school southern mobsters that would run their operation out of barbecue joints as fronts. Then we would have some fun suburban cartels. Rich kids in Lambos running scams and laundering money. And then I would picture a motorcycle club called the Delta Riders, a bike gang tied to meth labs in rural Gloriana. I think all of these factions would clash with Jason and Lucia's Vice City connections. Maybe you get sent north because the heat in Vice City is too strong. Suddenly you're crossing state lines, dealing with brand new gangs, brand new cops, and brand new problems. Now let's think of some fun specific missions Rockstar could drop. Picture the music heist. Guarding a rap concert that turns into a robbery. Do you fight them or do you double cross and take the cash yourself? Then we have the stadium job. I picture this happening at the Benefactor Stadium. It would be a heist during a championship game. Fireworks, halftime chaos, crowd panicking. Rockstar would definitely make it cinematic. Then we could have airport smuggling, steal drugs through fake TSA, sneak into restricted hangars, maybe even a high-speed chase down a runway. Then we could have a fun mission at Stone Mountain. Hike to the top, stumble into a militia cult ritual, and then a gunfight under fireworks or torches. And of course, classic suburban burglaries. Break into giant mansions, avoid alarms, fight guard dogs, maybe even one house is secretly owned by a rapper parody, full of Easter eggs and all types of fun. Now, tell me that doesn't sound like a Rockstar dream sandbox. And of course, the city would be full of insane Rockstar characters. These are just some fun ones, so don't take it too serious. Picture a DJ called Big Peach. Loud, flashy, probably hilarious, and also the guy who connects you into the music scene. Think of like a funnier and goofier Boobie Ike. Then we could have someone called Pastor Jericho, a mega church preacher by day, drug launderer by night. Classic Rockstar satire. Then I picture two characters, one being Crystal and the other being T-Bone, a brother-sister duo running scams out of a chicken and waffle chain. Totally ridiculous, but absolutely on brand. Then I picture a character called Councilman Gates, a corrupt politician promising to fix the city but really just cashing in. And then you already know half of them would double cross you by the end of the game. So here's where I land on this Atlanta or New Athena or whatever Rockstar calls it. I think it would give GTA 6 the grit that balances Vice City's flash. Vice City is neon, beaches, and speedboats. Atlanta is trap culture, dirty money, and hustlers grinding in back alleys. Together, it would feel like the most complete GTA world we've ever had. And I also imagine this mechanic where you could cross state lines mid-police chase. You're in Leonida and the cops are on you, but you cross into Gloriana and boom, now you're dealing with a whole new law enforcement system. That alone would be revolutionary. So yeah, no confirmation, no proof, this is all just fun speculation. But if Rockstar ever added Atlanta, well, it could be the most culture-rich, chaotic, and fun city in GTA history. Now, I'll throw it back to you. If Atlanta wasn't GTA 6, what would you want it to be called? And out of all of the missions I pitched, like the stadium heist, airport smuggling, suburban burglaries, which one feels the most Rockstar to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm reading through all of them. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos just like this one. Alright, with that all out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.